Good morning, good afternoon, or good night. I don't know. Welcome. This is very wonderful for me. Wow, you change yourself. I think now. Okay. Let's begin. Musical sound are part of the imagination calculated by the inspirations on an artist who about matters nonsense or foolishness to others, because they are the resonates of Morbin of a Haydn and Mysterious who wrote that revives emotion, okay, encourage this consolation and brings us to the renown, the retort of happiness, because much is the troubling of existence that speak of love, of lodgings, of beautiful experience, and of explaining how to correct mistakes. Okay. To be generous, one must first learn to be one with oneself, not seek to give it one, did not let to give one set. Okay, and we share it in this intimacy of the self, and be not observer, what is severed, but with the feeling with which is performed. I also do not know what do not have, nor what has been given to your body. And since selfness has a lot for meat, for we and little to give to those around us. Advice is provided, but it is difficult to point to our behaviors and way of being. Why not being? Okay, there are those who say that give for alms. Okay, they will always have riches. In an act of faith, it is necessary. But God is giving you should not expect to receive. The true wealth will be the emotion of knowing that it will be useful and satisfying, because it's the true deprivation, dedication or effort to share demands self-denial, disinterestedness and generosity, because when it is deliberate by compromise or by overdoing something, the venture or honesty, the value of the action is lost. Okay, there will always remain the sign in the hand that gives and forgive, that what you have will be your forever. Because someday this will increase to be a nothing, will be take you to death. You're going to have to give you the pleasure of sharing, give you what you have received, to obtain what you need, to obey, give him the opportunity of the path, and he will know how to thank you for giving him that light before his darkness. Okay, no. How could the human being get the know what is the goal of this life? What is the superior sense to be, to which he obeys the universe as a whole? Scientifically, it is not possible to reach return very few, I don't know, conclusions. I don't know. Okay, of the on the material origin of the universe, remaining in conjectures. Okay, that is why to human being end up accepting that he will finally die. Certificado is nothing. If the belief is nothing else, or spiritually with the help of an eternal life for your soul, I don't know. Okay, always seek freedom despite the dependence. Where we will give us the time to perform. Feel yourself, or you what you or do you are you like most despite the giants of social closure. To be free is a challenge, and in this freedom, what does the young person means and pregnancy? Okay, this when the woman outlaw is and the man who does not take the responsibility. I don't know. Okay, because one thing is sex and the other the common intends the being to live in innocent being who does not ask to be born, don't want to have children and enjoy the pleasure of the sexual act on the practical, okay, what I call the crime way, use condom, okay, or use the erectile, have oral sex or abstain from masturbation. I know. It's not so. I know it's condemned to disappear. Okay. Okay, although it does, it does not because of our outer, however, embrace it is with it too grave. It is when Mar managed to convince himself that he orchestrated an idea that makes him transcend himself, his validity to his existence, even it others in not his presence. It is to be it is to become, to be, to have been. Because whoever is not able to realize that he exists because he is a unique being, ends up accepting that he never was. I think so, no? If you want to be someone, will you be first loving yourself? If you love another being, see if you are compatible. Otherwise, the relationships and we have a time and labor and it will be the sweet or bitter dream on a summer night. Nobody's able to forget the love when you have had, because the best of them is to come. Who does not love feels loneliness, who long for death, despite to age, but who plays with is the end of heart. Okay, you can forget the existence of an upset love, but never the memories that made you enjoy a true friendship, as love is shown walking, who runs in his search while stumbling. No one is equal to another because the authentic endures and the empty dares to be forgotten. Okay, now. Okay, you can live without the love of an occasional love, but life on a hot couple, it helps when there is no return, is not to open a bottomless hole, but becomes to anyone as nothing takes want to be die because beg the happy moment is to forget that there is an instant and believe it that you can achieve everything is to imagine a power that you do have to force others to do what you do not want. When you lost how you crossed the path that led us to new horizons. You can lose the road, but never force to get you up from new for a fall. Nothing is lost when we imagine that there is still something better in that your adventure of life, and we still have the pleasure of having lived it. I know, I think so. It is necessary to look of who loves, okay, you, who is the hand, okay, who is the heart that carries you, who does not pretend but dreams about you with the heel fear of love you, because you want to be your friends, want to could use by your side, who learn to dreams that accompany you in your problems. You can understand that he will learn to give you on and not to take you away, because time pass and wars fly even through memories be great. Sad the good time can be remembered. The world were precise and okay, full of content and joy, word and foolish ears, he knows. Okay, it is like the one who want to be attended to, okay, like the one who should to be heard, the ones who raised his voices to be heard, and who will not necessarily be attended to, the one who wants to listen, attends, who do not want to do it, ignores it. Okay, those who do not love to feel, okay, to feel a void, they must be filled to give meaning to their life, without being confused or their worrying and feeling, surrounded themselves, okay, with liking to losing the opportunity to love again, because what hasn't already right or ends, okay, must be worried. How to explain to another being that you do not want to lose him, that you do not want to think about forgetting him, that you try to know that past the this leads your desire to insist that he takes you and without hurting you because when something is lost, it is because we did what was necessary or to waste it. And the insistence to conserve what is wasted is to waste time and new opportunities. We must let go and start again without to say mistake. Okay, and the same that we need to our life depends on the emotional and physical contents that forms an integrity, because the life has no more meaning than pleasure. Okay, the desire to be happy, the principles of enjoyment. When we stay with the simplest type idea of the enjoyment of the sense, we forget the value of reflection. Then, good food. Okay, because a good food is the desire. Okay, the desire to experiment. Okay, with you reading and feeling pleasure, sense of the extent, the penetrator, the meaning of the content of the writer word, one quality, may experience a joyful realization. Why not? We can spend our money or buying cakes instead of books, but we must think that between power and the duty there is the measure of the pleasure to receive for the palate of the thought, that depends on the quality of the human, being who lets himself to be guided your very little by the desire to experience a pleasure, or free from a pain, because the natural reactions of suffering or the need for satisfiers instinct intervene. Okay, if pleasure were really the meaning of life, it will be necessary to conclude that life has no meaning, and I life what pleasure and sufferings. It is the balance with that arise from our organic nature, and that the mind cannot dominate. Okay, for example, who is sentenced to death and an hours before being executed is led free to misuse the daily craze for his last dinner. We were asked, okay, does it have any sense to inducing culinary pleasure? At the same time of the dead, I 2 hours after this body will be a corpse. No. Okay, life must. Okay, life must be the pleasure. Okay, of enjoy the moments and enjoy the rest of that while living under the last bright be enjoyed regardless of this belief when you die. Let us accept that is the life of the human being is always is sign of death. All a human pleasure will have no meaning no more. No less than in the case of the commitment to death, and is death is so of as fatality, but life without thinking that we are condemned then to die. Okay, my mom told me, now, if you hold yourself, do not complain, but at the end of your jaunt, when you have lived with your partner for 40 years, or remember your journey completed, you will be filled with longing for the good times. Okay, of the courtship and the children who get them together. But you have scored it to great opportunity to rectify your mistake in time. Okay, no time, I think that is a couple of incompatible people to not have a huge relationship. That they even think when they read my letter, okay, that I am totally lost, that I was wrong with you, how are a happy and lasting, okay, the lasting couple. I know. Okay, in there what my theory dictates to me, I only suggest that for those twists and full moments of love that they had at the time about hurting themselves more than they should, with complaints and insults and their contrariety, especially if they have a children to not leave a trace or emotional pain that will affect their whole life. Divorce is painful, rate is painful, but recovery is essential. Okay. Okay, another one. Okay, we all need someone to fit in with us and our desires for realization. Okay, we are similar enough the cup of time of competition and conflicts, or in the adjustment or the difference, or in the search for incompatibles to think of a solid, lasting relationship. I know. Okay, there is an aspect to that you should not lose sight of, and you should do it if you really want to be happy. Understand that you only have an opportunity to enjoy this life to God gave you and soon. Okay, if you do not fill it with satisfactions, your existence, it will be a waste, and it will not be worth having given your fertilization. You are here, okay, and then you have turned to decide to change, to change from you're the best you have, and you have not discovered it yet. Perfection, your attitudes before you and with the relationships towards others. Okay, it is something that I assure you will serve. You will. Okay, I repeat, it is something you have learned to love yourself. I know. I will so. I can wonder. I have wrong. I will wonder there whose satisfaction. Okay, Grant? If you attended my recommendation, okay, no, I know. Well, if you human being with any me that they need or a permanent partner to soften loneliness, tension, dissatisfaction, I am going to make it easy for you. If you are an adult person, or you are old enough to develop your healthy erotic ability, the start you sexual activity, then you already need a partner. Okay, if you're an incredible junk, I recommend learning to masturbate before you either get prejudged by a woman or you end up pregnant. And it does not matter if they are use condoms. Some are so common in the new 21st century. happened is that maturity is required for everything in life better. Wait a bit before committing mistakes, okay, that persecute us all of lives that are the causes of our aversion or an unwanted trials or of a dreadly disease. Okay, let's hope they mature a little more, boys. For now, okay, enjoy placid relationships with caresses that they have a limited and that teach of the falling in love, even more with the others person until me consider it is an unique and unrepeatable. I think no, okay. Okay, a human being can be as good as they want to be. Do you believe in yourself and have courage, courageousness, recklessness, a brave heart? Okay, would you be willing to sacrifice the rebel thing in life in acquiring the things that are worth it? So, be nice to yourself because you are. Okay, you are doing the best you can or are willing to achieve. Do not ask to know who you are. You must perform. You make sure you let yourself be seen. That we explain what you are done or gone. Okay, money is another one. Money is like seeds. Nothing else is splash hard consumption and red pressure, joys, health and sadness. Try to be yourself and not you, because he is a good servant. If you do not know, if you don't know how to use of will be you owner. I will not teach you better way to be. If you speak the same for everyone, you do not forget, and you go after money, not others forget. A waste or a squander will not give your happiness, although it will make your dreams. Imagine that you are great. Do not let yourself be lost by a mirage. Okay, another thing Monet we showed not recently entered the house of honest people, except for the doors of generosity, because money does not speak, manipulates, offers of friends, but the free enemies, while you, okay, have it. Do not forget the world will not give of full happiness anyway. It will help us to have a better time, because unfortunately a lot of the get dirty before it gets to you. I know. Sometimes, James, I think so. I think so. Okay, okay. I think so. No, okay. If we were got money to switch, we keep. Fearful that we steal, okay? Because when we will lost, it hurts. Do not forget that money it always there change from hand to hand. It comes and goes when you feel your need. You can be rich, not in things or goods, but give you the possibility to use them and enjoy them. Do not forget, and having money is like the flower that when you smell or all come to smell it, but when the petals fall, the people move away to good for another flower. Okay, in the world, we are full or operation that are decided in the majority of the occasion that invites of not to use. But what is the observed but by the possible real content of the peer person, of the act or of the answers? Because there are many being humans in the world. We have several faces. because you can congratulate a merit that does not really exist. Those you exist can do not necessarily make an effort to love them. They must take care of the disguises that hide the true personality. Why not? Okay, there are many ways to spend time, but that tells others how they are. That time on the future is changing, and the ending is always pushing us. So let's not escape that lifetime. Okay, we have, because what we lost does not come back. Life that you live is not that of another person. You have a master parcels of it. Scrappy, happy ending and full of joys. Always find a perfect ending, because we must use time as an instrument that we can manage, and not as a place to rest. Time teach us to keep friendship and avoid absence, so we should not lose of it, even if it is not to spare one of it, but it belongs to us. We should not waste it, as we add years in our crisis, because the years of maturity will cherish us that wasted, because a once minute does not recover. Okay. Imagine the hours are we throw away, wasted spending without measure, wasting the culture. Simple joy, or a beautiful sunset. As they say, time makes money. Okay, if you are too busy to enjoy your family with quality, the best you appreciate then you should try to value your preferences of your existence in youth. Beauty is easily observed. When someone is able to do it over time, they will be observed, physically finished, okay, but they will never grow old. When they are able to change to the courses of their 24 hours a day, okay, life will change, okay, by itself. Why not? Okay, life is like a stream, okay, or a wave of the sea. The time is limited, and it which we find ourselves acting slowly or hastily. In this way, we learn many things that keeps is young or the old. That is why we must use time with self. Remember that there is always the right moment to do or not to. Time is relatable or accidents. When we dilute ourselves eternity, do not forget that the important thing is who, or because we spent our time. Okay, you should not go wrong in the way or yourself in your life project. Fight against the enemies of your projects, and do not hesitate in your decisions. Speak without bigness to ensure the choices that belongs to your. Let the art of being happy to be objective, curious or curious, but above of to be happy, even if they say sick or ill. Or you must maintain the balance of your existence. It does not matter if you suffer or sacrifice yourself, but not having everything you want. Okay, being pessimistic. Okay, you can find interesting road to know yourself because you face opposite or in certain situation and do not suffer. Okay. For it, because those who suffer do not have to write to lose optimism. If you are optimist, it will keep you hurt, you health and wound, and then you will have the possibility of being sad, discouraged or discouraged. I don't know Why no? You can live outside the mediocre grit, envy or unbridled ambition. You will deserve to be independent before the misfortunes and ambition of others, because you can live among them, but not be part of them to find silence, serenity, enthusiasm, or passion. All that will strengthen in your mind and body. I know. Always look for a new health, a health or tomorrow's that benefits you. That you are winner of time, healthy and strong, because you will learn in pessimism to be optimistic. If you have been pessimistic, okay, like the beggars, like to the slowest ones, the quiet ones, of the duels ones, okay, line those who will the stated, then discourage will to the strategy, stop being severe with yourself. Persons more joins yours than sadness. Okay, all memories are always with us. We are responsible for them. All time, many times they hurt us, as when we keep things that help us remember a past love, that let us, or that we try to avoid forgetting our lost feeling. Remember that people essential in our life are never forgotten. Why not? Hey, you not forget? Okay, why not? Do not forget that when we reach an old age, our memories will be a great wealth that will always accompany us. However, we must choose from those memories what is necessary to forget us, the most pleasures that remained us. However, there are memories, okay, that hurt, but they are friendly. They are reconciled in us with the time when we feel that we live again, especially those that we enjoy intensely. Nobody can set us away from our memories. Okay, sharing, branding, or agonizing is word that not helping. I know, because living with pressure is different, because the one of the hips what lacks hymns. Okay, but him deserves to receive with the what the lacks. With his hands, a good is provided with the feeling. He is respected and he loves himself. It can be given that is our evidence or existence without affecting us. Let us not forget that what we gained, I mean, we can live, that we gain, we can live. But what sharings we feel our lives were miracles. Okay, when confusion invades us, it is time to check against sheep. Okay, because the sea of the has storms, and then can make a sheep mark or in confusion. Okay, and then discouragement. Okay, discouragement. Do not forget that if for some reason they repeat that they do not love you, love again and with more intensity in the silence. Okay, the silence, because silence will be the refuge of your sorrows. And if you find that love again, how it's like a fool. Okay, catch a feeling with the chains or of you full surrender. Then admire that shine again that you found in whom you love, even though you feel that is burst you with the fire of oblivion. And no, do not insist. Do not insist in retenate a love a love when it ends to its cycle because you demonstrate, okay, okay, I have the ability to recover with the front hand and when to allow you're alone or along. We can become foolish and not accept that we have lost. I don't know. Maybe because you did not find in those eyes of your couple, not something that they say to you. The first that it because began to love you, nor perhaps but you discovered in your smile the pleasure to see you. Also maybe because you did not listen as well to his word that told you that you were conquering his smiles. Or maybe you need to find out what he thought and you did not ask him to do it without haste. You must understand that vanity, the fear overship of the sword downs not conquer anyone's, nor those truth, though are only appearance. It is like to virtue to being humble when you learn from your partner or of romance what they really feel for you. Because you should do not invent the situation for feel complete, okay, or completer, okay. Better tell you what it depends on it. Okay, you like kisses. Those who are not born in coming away, but if you insist on religion and the look, then okay, then and here that you depend on their eyes that they want to look up to at you. They want to fix their gaze when they look at you without wanting to. Also tells also tell him to spend on his voice to tell you, I love you. Not the street silence because you depend on your hands when you stalkers her, here or when it snatches your design to incantations. Instead said, yeah, him to depends on the feet when walk into you. That you depend on the his blood and his bow that fit yours. I don't know. Okay, no. Also depend on other to do or stop doing because we love, because we do not feel incapable, or because wakens, or immaturity follows or closely turns out to be an excuse when we feel alone to face with courage the difficulties of life. Okay. Okay, when there are ghosts that surrounds your part and are stealing your pleasure when you are not with your partner. It shows something of your immaturity and the needed to feel accompanied or accompanied or when you have a lot of competition, okay, and do not want, to disappear. Also, they finish it, they ruin. You must demand that already your. However, that ranting is permanent, not like that itself much less. Those around us. The love concern with its active, past even closer seekers, nothing is yours. Everything is temporary. Enjoy what you are at your side. Nothing is permanent. Okay? Nothing is permanent. Nor life itself when there are words that were said before. That say truth becoming lies because trust in loss when discovering a lie. And apparent truth code the thought and makes this truthful, okay? Remember that emotional love or spiritual that produce a sense of or suspected by joy occurs stroke a hormonal present and instant or conservation that cloud our thinking that makes of dreams or of expecting happiness. I know, right, happiness. Okay, there are pleasure that lower taus you the Lord joys. Those that caress you are with your fork to blind your forever, I suggest you do not let the pressure blind you forever. Learn that nothing is eternal or absolute. Enjoy the moment thinking that is a necessary end. Okay, because when your love finds you are let without a partner, would you do not lose your life? Okay, the pleasure and the nose company abandon you. Nevertheless, you get up and everything recovers again, and that's which motivates you to love. Would you return to you? You must accept it because life continues. Why not? Okay, many times. And you treat yourself. Now that I hear your voice, I wonder if I can live without you. We are all able, we are all able to live around when we face the absence of all others, or when you plan it with your love. What show I expect in this sacred love when you hide from me your desire to love me? If you must get away or appreciate awakening the time or standing his word. Okay, infidelity. It's a friend of trying to pursue another lover than one of the end of the past is to venture to an announced failure. They are sunk of momentary pleasure. You may be isolated in the expression of their song that they use so many things. That upset you sense. That give is reason of your ways. Okay. When the moon shelters you observing how it illuminates your path, with a light that shelters your sorrow, insulating the sense of your life. But depending on someone or something subject our freedom to choose, do not expect what may not appear. Be strong in solicitude is to be self-confident. Thank you very much. Thank you very much to be chapter 5. Okay? I brace for you. Thank you very much. Okay? You change yourself, everything changes. I don't know. Okay? In this audiobook. Okay, another chapter. Okay? Be very, very well. Okay? Thank you. Very, very good for all your. Thank you.